Are you a real estate agent who would like to get more referrals from friends, family, and past clients by using video? Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Mike Cerrone with Mastermind Agent, and welcome to Agent Lead Talk, where we share what the top real estate agents in the country are doing to generate consistent flows of home buyer and home seller leads into their practices every day. These are proven methods that the top agents are actually using. Now, I've had the honor of speaking with hundreds of top agents who close up to 50, 100, 200, 300, even 500 homes per year. And through a special project, I asked them to come in and share one of their best lead generation methods. Today, we're going to talk about one of those methods. Let's jump in. A hot new topic right now in the real estate industry is video. How to use it to generate business, right? We know that video is a great way to connect with people and to show people things, right? You can walk people through a house and show them what it is. Video is more powerful than pictures, and pictures are more powerful than text. And text is probably more powerful than just saying it, although you get some interaction when you talk. But you get the idea. Video is right up there. Other than walking in the home personally, video is probably the next best thing. So how else can we use video, though, to generate business for our real estate practices? That's what I'd like to talk about now. And this idea that I'm about to share with you on how to get more repeats and referrals from your friends, family, and past clients is coming down from a top agent named Lee Brown. Lee Brown is out in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, just a little outside there in Concord. Great agent that, by the way, if you have any referrals for that area, you should talk to her because she was so kind to share this idea, and I think you're going to really like it. But I always like you to know that these ideas are legit, right? They have backing. People are actually doing them. It's not some theory that some guru came up with and has never been proven. Lee Brown closed 213 transactions in 1 year. I think that gives her some credibility, right? She's going out, and by the way, about 62% of her business is repeat and referral. She knows how to connect with her folks. And one of the things that she's real excited about right now is using video to make that connection, because 80% of the population are visual learners. We like to learn by seeing things. That's things, not saying them, but seeing them, by seeing them. So that's why we like television. We like movies. We like to watch YouTube videos, etc. And most people would rather watch a video than read, right? Or even listen to audio. So 80%, by the way, is visual. We got just under 15% that likes to learn by audio, that they're auditory, they want to hear it. And then the remainder, right around 5% or so, are tactile. They like to touch things to learn. But most people are visual. And so that's why video is so powerful. All right, so how can we use this in our practice to get these repeat referrals? Well, the biggest thing, just remember for referrals, is very, very simple. Stay in touch with your people. That's it. Stay in touch with your people. It's just you're trying to think of different ways to stay in touch with your people that hopefully will entertain them, make them smile, make them feel good about you. That's the bottom line. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a video and you are going to be the star. I know you're going to be nervous right off the bat. So again, let's break this down as to why that's okay. You may be worried that, hey, I'm not the video kind of person. My face was made for radio. Right? That's the way I always used to think about it for myself. But you may think I'm too ugly, I'm too tall, I'm too short, I'm too skinny, I'm too fat, I'm too old, I'm too young, whatever. You may have some kind of hang up, right? And here's the deal. The people you're going to be talking to are your friends, family, past clients. They already know you. They already know that you're old or young or pretty or ugly or smart or dumb or fat or skinny. They already know all about you. They don't care about any of that. They just want to connect with you. They already like you, right? So that's why these videos are really awesome and why you shouldn't hesitate to make them. Just be yourself on the video and have some fun. Go out there just like you were if you were sitting right next to your best friend. The cool thing about Lee is she's actually an introvert. She's an introvert and she's doing this. And by the way, Another just side note, a lot of the greatest stars on television were actually introverts, like Johnny Carson and so forth. So it's okay if you are an introvert to make these videos, and they're going to go along just fine as long as you just be yourself. Okay. All right. So that's number one. Number two is let's go down a list of things that you should do, and then we'll get to the content that I think is really valuable for you in this method. How do you make these videos? First of all, you got a phone, right? You got your cell phone, that smartphone. That thing has a video player in it, a video recorder and player, but that recorder can work great for you. Most of them will have a video camera at the front and the back. You can do selfies. You can do videos of other things. Start playing around with it if you haven't already. I'm sure you probably have, but if you haven't, just get out the phone and start playing with it. You're going to discover really quickly that this thing is pretty cool about making some very quick, simple videos. So you don't need any fancy equipment. Just use your phone. It's high definition today. The quality comes out really good, audio and video, and everything works great. By the way, real quick tip, always make sure the audio is coming across well. Most people watch a fuzzy video that has good audio, but they won't watch a great looking picture with terrible audio. They're just going to shut it down. Our ears will just kick it out. So that's kind of interesting. So if you're walking outside and real windy or something, that can be a challenge. Try to make sure that that audio is nice and clear. Just a little side note. All right. Now, as far as the where are you going to put this stuff? Where you're going to put it is you're going to put it out into YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. There are others, but those are the ones that Lee likes to use. And the reason that that's important is you got to kind of decide where your people are. Okay, if you're younger, they're probably on Instagram. If you're middle-aged or older, they're probably on Facebook. YouTube is for everybody. Those are generalizations, but you probably know where your people like to go. It's probably where you like to go. So the reason that that's important is when you're using this phone, right? It's a rectangle, and so you got to decide: are you going to do it this way horizontally, or are you going to do it this way vertically when you do your recordings? And for Instagram, for instance, they go vertical. So you want to make sure you have it up and down. If you're going to post this more on Facebook or YouTube, then it's horizontal. So keep that in mind. And if you mess it up, it's okay. Just post it out there anyway. Get some experience, and something might work out anyways. Again, these things are all rough. Just get them out there. And they've done all these studies, by the way. These little selfie, rough-looking videos get way more views than something that's really slick and fancy-looking, right? It looks too commercial, looks like an advertisement. We try to block those out. So go ahead and use a nice, natural, selfie-looking video. Okay, so we talked about where you post it. Now let's talk about the content itself. Now, here is a great idea, right? I mentioned at the beginning, if you want referrals, you just need to make connections. And to make connections, you want to stay in touch. And so there are a lot of different ways to do that. If you want to do it with video, you need to have something to say, some kind of content. And here is a really cool idea that Lee's been doing with great success. And by the way, I've heard a lot of other top agents using this as well. What they do is they do community spotlights. Community spotlight. So follow me for a minute. It may sound a little weird at the beginning, but just follow me. So what they do is they go out and they basically interview entrepreneurs in their community. Usually like a retail shop. An example would be an ice cream store in your community, right? Where you can go get a scoop of ice cream, and you go out there and you interview the owner. You go off hours, by the way, try to go off hours. Contact them first would be a smart idea, but you're going to try to meet them off hours in their store where they can show off their store and talk about what they have, or you can just talk about what they have. And what you're doing is you're promoting them to your audience. Okay, you're exposing that ice cream shop to your audience. You're telling your folks, hey, go check it out. They've got great mint chocolate chip ice cream. That's one that I like. Whatever you like, they've got this great vanilla swirl. It's really an amazing ice cream. And you're telling your folks about it. You're going to tell them the location. You're going to tell them about the business, show them what's going on in there. Hopefully, you could do a quick interview with the owner. That would be really cool. By the way, you want that connection. I'll explain why in a minute. But you have the owner tell them all about their shop, and they're beaming and they're excited. And then you create this video, and then you post it out to your people. And then you tell the owner of the business, hey, I got this video promoting you. Do you want to send it out to your people? You just opened up your network much larger than it was before, because most likely, as long as the video looks decent, those folks are going to want to send it out to their sphere. And now you've just contacted even more people, touched even more folks, which is really awesome. And one other thing, you're an entrepreneur. You know this. You're a go-getter. These people are entrepreneurs. They're go-getter. Guess what they do? They probably buy and sell real estate. Now you just made a connection with somebody who may be one of your future clients or refer you a client. Somebody comes in the ice cream shop 3 days later and says, man, I am looking to buy a house. And they say, I remember Mike just came and interviewed me. You know, there's a great agent named Mike. Let me give you his card. And boom, right? You got some more connections. Anyway, these community spotlights have been phenomenal for agents, including Lee, to get out in the community, create this goodwill and exposure, send that content to their sphere and get referrals, send the content to the sphere of the owner and get referrals, and get the owner connected so that they're thinking about you all the time, maybe doing some future real estate business with you and sphere. So think about that. You could do anything. You could do an accountant or an attorney, so you could do services. You could do retail. My recommendation, though, is that you try to stick with businesses that are local. They're not huge, giant franchises, and you can do that. You can talk to the local people, but it's really for your local community. I think it would be super powerful, and that's what Lee has discovered, is if you talk to these people in their local community and you're reinvesting back in that, they're going to reinvest back in you, because remember, you are a local community business as well. So that's an idea I want to share with you. I think you should take this and run with it. If you're looking for content to get in front of your folks, to get more repeating referrals, this is a great way to do it. And it has this bonus of getting repeating referrals from that owner's sphere, and maybe get some future referrals from that actual individual that's running that business. And one other thing, again, a lot of top people are doing this. I think that one of the agents I talked to, Chantel Ray, she did one of these things and it went super viral, over 1 million views, okay, because the business that she was talking to, they sent it to their people and it just kind of caught on and it just went nuts. And she got all kinds of leads that came back from that. So keep in mind, these things can only do really good for you, right? They can only explode and get better. I hope you take this idea and run with it. Again, these community spotlights, go out, talk to the people in your community and get them excited about you and get that energy going with your sphere, and go get more repeating referrals. All right, I've talked enough. I hope that's helpful. Well, do you like this lead generation idea? Want to hear exactly how to do it directly from the top agent who mastered it? Check out RealGTV, Real Estate Agent Lead Generation Television. Basically, it's a huge database of training videos where the top agents in the nation describe their best lead generation methods. Many share scripts, role play, show marketing samples and demonstrations. Basically, it's a proven lead generation library. If you want to create your own lead flow machine, just like top agents, consider joining RealGTV. Hit the pause button, open an internet browser, and type in RealGTV. That's REALG.TV, Real Estate Agent Lead Generation Television, and check it out. And if you're tired of buying leads and want to find out the top 5 free lead sources that top agents are using to get new leads into their practices every day for free, download the free report at freeleadlist.com. Just go to freeleadlist.com and get your copy today. Do it now and find out exactly how the top agents are getting free leads. Well, thanks for hanging out with me on Agent Lead Talk. Be sure to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right now so that you'll be notified when the next episode comes out and we talk about the latest lead generation method to get more leads into your practice every day. Keep moving forward.